I'm doing excellent, if we're being entirely honest. But episode 75, man, that's good shit.
Yeah, 75.
I'm curious. We are recording, but
number.
did you remember to hit live? Oh, there you went.
Yeah, he hit live. It just took a while.
Relax. It took a second, but we're there. We're there.
You're out of the driver's seat, and now you're a backseat.
For real.
I'm not actually the only. I have, yeah, right. No, the only thing that I'm doing right now is literally dialed in through a Hangouts chat on my phone. I have no control over my audio. I have no control over anything. I don't like
you are at my whim, but tell everybody where you're at, you traitor.
What? I'm not a traitor. You know, even funny dads get to go on vacations, bro. So I am. I'm currently in Las Vegas. I am in Vegas. We're staying at a casino hotel thingy, New York.
Hell yeah.
You know, and it's
how are their
awesome.
hot dogs? Are their hot dogs up to par?
They're pretty freaking amazing. So yeah, I sent Bryce, for those of you who don't know this, obviously, a picture of me waiting in line to get a hot dog.
Because it's New York, the casino. So you gotta have hot dog stands.
We had pizza earlier because it's there. Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, dude, it's been pretty freaking fun so far. But before I get rambling, because I'm probably going to ramble hard, is there anything you guys are doing right now? Or
this week? No, man.
Nothing here.
I cleared my schedule so that way we can fit 100% Vegas. Because I'm living vicariously through you. Me too. Because I've wanted to go to Vegas since I was in second grade. So just know you're fulfilling a bucket list for me right now. And I just want to kill you and wear your skin so I could be there. So, just do your thing.
You hog the attention all the time anyway, so you have the stage.
Okay, well, once there was a boy.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I was like, this is like Vegas. We're getting to Vegas from once there was a boy.
No, I will tell you, this is a weird place, if we're being entirely honest. The flight over here, right, was 4.5 hours. Okay, essentially 4.5 hours of hell, right? I may have not been paying attention to the size of the plane. The price was good, semi-expensive, obviously, but the price was good.
I mean, planes.
We bought our tickets. We bought our tickets months ago, anyway. But it was a little like 737 thing, so it only had 3 seats and 3 seats, which is still, I guess, a big plane. But not really, not like compared to other planes I've been on.
It's like Spirit Airlines size planes.
Yeah, and it's
3 seats, but really it's 2 seats, and they just split 2 of them in half to make 1/3 seat. And then they're like, "Here's 3 seats. Fat people pay for 2 seats," and
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
They don't have any They don't have like any They don't even have like a hanging TV for each section. Nothing like that. You can sign into their app and you can watch free live TV, which is cool.
Oh, that's nice.
But didn't figure that out until we only had 2 hours of the 4.5-hour flight left. So yeah, there's that.
Always look up the amenities.
They don't board anemones. They don't fucking board like they did. Like I remember anyway, where you had like your seat picked or whatever.
Yeah.
The way Southwest does it is you board in order of like check-in or whatever. Right. So if you pay to check in early, you get to go on firstest. And if you forgot to check in early and checked in now still early, you had to go in at the end of the second group, like possibly me.
I may know this specifically because of my personal experience and what I did.
So it was grueling and long and boring, and we got here, and the very first thing that I could tell you that I noticed, and this is something that my brother-in-law Jimmy told me about and warned me about over and over, is it's a fucking oven here. Yeah, like it's not
Arizona
like right now.
Play.
Right now, and if you've been watching our video stream, which if you watch our video stream this week, you will see in the background behind me various things. Right now, I'm just kind of pacing around.
I'm calling it Arizona. Feels bad, man. I'll leave
You're
it alone.
dumb. No.
I was like, damn, none of us know geography.
This is Las Vegas, Nevada, sir.
Yeah, it's Nevada. It's Nevada. I was just setting it up so you guys could have a laugh, and then you guys are just like, Arizona? Yeah, sure, that's hot. Anyways.
I mean, it's hot like Arizona. It doesn't have to be a wrong answer. You could have been making a comparison.
You know what? We'll go with that.
You're a smart guy, so I usually assume...
It wasn't me giving you the layup to make fun of me at all for podcast purposes.
Well, good. So, well, I wouldn't have been paying attention anyway. Because I mean, honestly, I've had a few drinks today and other assortment of whatnot, and so it's pretty cool here. Like I said, I'm
insanely jealous because for those of you who are listening to the audio only version, we're watching him. He's on his phone, but it's a video call, obviously, because we do this podcast in video form. YouTube.com/PBnJ podcast. And he's walking around, and there's a billion casinos that he's just in the small area he's in. There's like 4 or 5 casinos. And he's just there's a roller coaster coming off the top of the hotel that was near him, and it just shoots off into space. And
there is a roller coaster. Now, I will probably not go on that if we're being entirely honest.
I'm totally gonna go. I would totally go.
I don't dig roller coasters very much, especially ones on the top. Yeah, a little bit.
I would headbutt you if I could. Dude, because if I was there with you, there would be no way you could weasel out of it. That's a life experience. Getting on that roller coaster, seeing all of Nevada at 70 miles an hour while doing a flip.
Yeah, dude, you're doing a flip over the streets of Arizona, man.
Yeah, the streets of Arizona. We go hard here. Look, if you don't want to go on a roller coaster in the hard streets of Alabama, then you shouldn't have gone. I'm just saying.
Oh shit. So we get here, right? And the first fucking thing I notice is, wow, it's hot. And it's not like you don't sweat. My shirt's not wet, bro. My hat's not soaked.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about it is it's because in Florida, the moment it gets like 80 to 90 degrees, you're drenched. Yes. You're like disgusting. But over there, you just like, it's really hot to where I almost feel like in pain, but I'm not leaking. Like what is going on? My body's broken.
You want to get in the AC, but I swear it doesn't feel as bad.
I've never experienced that before.
It can be 112 here, though. So, like, I think that automatically overrides it, and you definitely, I mean, in terms of not wanting to be outside, 112 is probably pretty shitty.
That's I would agree.
But so far, I like dry heat better.
Yes.
So we get here, dude, and we get to the hotel. So we've been Ubering everywhere, right? Okay. It's way fucking cheaper than taxis, and we don't want to rent a car. Fuck all that nonsense.
And
I don't know my way around.
The whole point of Vegas is day drinking and throwing pennies at people. So Uber is the best way to do that.
We've essentially been drinking all day, which is pretty nice. Because what happens is, so we get to the hotel, and then I realize like the grandeur of the hotel and the hotels around it, and I'm like, what? And we went to different casinos and shit, which is pretty cool. So we did all that. But what's awesome is they just keep feeding you drinks. Yeah. As long as you're
gambling, as long as you're on the gambling floor. And there are certain sections where you can gamble for a long period of time for very little money, where the drinks will still keep coming, especially if you tip the person serving the drinks, throw them a little money, they're a lot more likely to come refill your area.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea to tip them anyway because you're supposed to. But we've done a lot of gambling on machines. Like pennies, but then you're playing a penny machine, but you're betting $3 a fucking spin because you're like fucking 5x.
Win, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And then like you'll have more money than you had, and you're like, I probably should back off. But then you don't stop until your $20 is now $4, and you're like, all right, I quit. There's lots of that going on.
Of course. I mean, that's how Vegas is designed. It's designed for when you have the edge, you still want to play, but it might not be the same game. It might not be the same gambit, but you're going to get fucked and you're going to lose your money. It's going to come sucking out of your pocket. Like,
so we're definitely going to go do some roulette, probably tonight or a couple while we're here, because that's what my sister and my brother-in-law like to play. And
do you
so
have,
my
do you
wife
have strategies for roulette?
So there is strategies, you know, like the way they play is they just have their numbers and they never deviate from those ever. Okay. And they pick their table based on the numbers that are hitting and not. So, you know, they have a strategy.
Okay. That's interesting.
You can also, there's other ways to play. Like I'll probably just bet color, you know, or bet like sections. I probably won't do numbers, but my wife has numbers picked out that she's going to use. So it's cool. And thankfully we're here with like Jimmy and Kathy are freaking awesome. They've been here before and they're experts. So they're showing us around, bringing us places, bringing us the cool places, showing us how to do it, whatever. So it's pretty fucking awesome. If not for them, we would have only been in the one hotel today or only been in the one casino today. We went to like 4.
And nice. You know what? I'm all about that. I am all about exploring because that's the real majesty. Like Vegas is we were talking about that earlier. It's a pocket dimension where you get to see a bunch of sites that are like replicas of like the world history. That's a roller coaster.
Damn, that's fast.
Not only is that fast, but that's loud. You are so far away, and we could hear them screaming from there. Jesus, that's amazing. I want to ride that.
It's a taxi cab too.
That's awesome.
So when it ends, you're at a different place?
No. It's just, it looks like a taxi cab. Oh, there's trams all over the place that you take between places.
I would have made a roller coaster that ends on a different hotel, and you ride the roller coaster to go between the hotels. That would have been cool.
That'd be badass. That's a good idea.
Right?
That's PBnJ roller coaster.
Yeah.
Well, first we need 2 PBnJ hotels.
We could do that. One will be the P, and the other one will be the BJ.
There you go.
I love you, Bryce.
Thank you.
Because PBJ.
Yeah. Also because you're gonna hit the jackpot while you're there, and you're gonna open up the P first, and then the money from the Peanut Hotel / casino will get us the money to start the BJ Hotel.
Now that makes perfect sense.
I mean, the roller coaster. So we're businessmen, and this is the business plan. Gamble all your money until you win big. And
if your logic wasn't more sound, I mean, you know, like it couldn't be.
It couldn't be.
I dare to say.
Like, whatever.
It makes perfect sense.
I think it does.
It's just
I think it does.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody fucking knows the science. So anyway, like I said, the trip here is kind of miserable. Being here is hot. It's so awesome, and looking around is awesome, and gambling is fun. But dude, the fucking people here are weird.
Well,
They
live in a theme park for people like us. They're gonna be weird.
They do. So there's all kinds of people dressed up. Like we were at CVS buying water and shit, and some guys come in. One of them's and they have their head like the one is a Wookiee, and the other one's a stormtrooper, and they have their hats off, you know. But like they're just getting water or whatever. Yeah. But those people, they charge you to take pictures with them. You know, so we don't do any of that. You take pictures from afar, whatever. But there's all kind of that, and there's people that are constantly like trying to shove pamphlets in your face.
Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, this show. Oh, go to this show. Go to this show.
There's a lot of.
So you just gotta look and ignore them. Be like, no, thank you, whatever. Don't talk to them. Apparently, is what you're supposed to do.
There are some benefits to some of them. Some of them will actually get like the thing they have is like discounts for a show. And that's usually for some of like the newer shows that are trying to get off their feet. Like if someone's trying to shove a pamphlet, if someone's trying to shove a pamphlet for you for the Britney Spears show, you're not gonna take that pamphlet. That's not a discount. That's just giving you times and shit. You got Google for that. But if it's a show no one's heard about, but it sounds kind of cool.
You could probably go for free.
Yeah, there's like free stuff.
So
or a steep discount. So there are some things that are okay with that, but promoters are. They're another lifestyle out there. There
is so many though, like it's so ridiculous. And then there's everyone of every age you could think of, even little infants are here with families on vacation
and gambling.
Babies are fucking pulling the lever, bro.
Yeah,
it's all buttons anyway.
Yeah, and they love buttons. They're very brightly colored. They're designed for children.
They make little sounds. They click.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said it, man. There you go. Look, there it is in the background again.
Take me with you.
Take me with you. So they definitely designed it well. That's for sure. You know, it takes you out of reality a little bit. Now, I will say, honestly, this hotel is a bit dated. It's really awesome on the inside where everybody is, but the rooms are kind of old. Like it still has like an old school AC control from like 1992.
Of course.
You know, like that kind of shit.
They want you to feel like you're in an old shitty New York apartment. It's all a part of the experience.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they sold it.
That's
sure.
How I would spin it.
Now that's how they. Yeah, at this point, that's probably how they spin it.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I think that I would prefer to have sprung a little more or whatever. But I really like it. It's really nice. The room is really nice, honestly. Yeah. I thought it was a little small at first, but then after seeing like my sister's room, which actually, even though they're the ones that did all this and they're the ones that got us the hotel, like we got our hotel, but they like reserved it for us because they have like points or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
It fucking their room ended up being a little bit smaller, which I was like, oh,
it's like a 1-bedroom. Like the bathroom is in the same room. There's a curtain.
Well, their sink is separate from their toilet.
Okay, yeah, it is tiny. Okay.
But all of them are pretty little. But I mean, now granted, you're not here for the room, right?
Yeah, that's true. They know that the room is just a place to crash.
But for less money, or maybe even the same money, like when we go and do Disney, like we go do Bonnet Creek or whatever, we get this big ass resort room. It's got like a living room and a bedroom and shit. Like it's huge.
My whole thing is, if I was in Vegas,
but no, that's not
this. With a cot.
Yeah.
Or like,
and that's
dirt cheap.
That's what we ended up saying, and you know, and that's what my brother-in-law was telling me. He's like, you know, they're whatever, and he's like, and you're out to, and I was like, man, you're right, that's true. But I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think it's really fucking awesome. You know,
and it's still a nice room, and there's still plenty of anemones. I can't see
anemones, and anemones.
So I'm sure like the room service is lit. You know, the restaurants and the casinos are amazing. Are you guys gonna hit up Gordon Ramsay's restaurant?
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do anything like that. I would love to do that, but I don't think we're gonna do anything like that.
I gotcha. Because the burger place that he has out there is supposedly.
You know what? I think me and Bryce just need to go to Vegas.
Yeah, we need to go to Vegas, and then we'll have our remote show.
Yeah,
and it's just us eating Gordon Ramsay's food and riding the roller coaster at the same time.
That would be amazing.
That'd be glorious. That you guys aren't
going I don't know if they will let you do that.
I will sneak it on. I'm a big guy. They won't question the stomach out of fear of insulting a fat guy, right? And then I just reach in my shirt when it's starting, pull out the burger, pull out another one for Jordan, munch.
Listen,
absolutely.
I'm gonna try to walk inside here, okay? Let me know if my call gets crappy or whatever. If you can't hear me,
if it drops, we will give the official technical difficulties.
Or if it gets too loud. Right, let me know if it gets too loud. I need a drink, so I think I'm gonna take this money in my pocket, and I'm gonna go and
something.
I'm gonna go and sit. I'm gonna go sit at a machine. We're gonna gamble for a second until I can get a beer from a lady in a little black dress.
Now, do they ask you like what kind of drink you want, or is it like
they do? No, they do. Yeah. What game should I play?
I mean, that all depends.
I mean, what do you guys think?
How quickly are you trying to get a drink?
Listen. I just want
because if you're trying to get a drink quickly, you're gonna want to go into like a medium area, to where it's
no. It's this. Do you see my video feed? It's this.
Jesus, yeah. Yeah, you're probably fine anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's play Jurassic Park.
Yes. Yeah. Run from raptors.
No. It's not that kind of game. This is the Ellen game. Should I play the Ellen game?
Ellen?
They're all slot machines.
No, I know they're all slot.
Every one of them is a slot machine. Should I play the Ellen game?
Yeah, do that one.
Let's go. The Ellen game? Okay, we're gonna do it.
Let's find some Dory. Let's go.
Jesus.
Corny joke. You're welcome.
Oh, hold on. I gotta put my little thing in. Hang on.
That's what she said.
Patrick, I don't know if you can show that on the show.
Oh, really? I probably shouldn't. You're right. I'm sorry.
Keep the little thing.
No. This thing. look. So everywhere you go, you get a little card. You get this little card, right? And so you got to take the card and you stick it in the hole, right? And then you get points, and those points that you get you like comps on stuff.
Okay, so they're like, this is your gambling card. The more you gamble, the more
customer
points
loyalty
you get.
cards.
Yeah, for throwing money at machines and taking risks.
I've been waiting for you. Let's play.
Oh.
Okay, Ellen.
So wants to
play.
play.
Actual voice. All right, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna lower the volume though, because
Ellen wants to play with us.
All right, so this machine, the way this works is it's 1 cent. Minimum is 50-cent spins. So we're just gonna do 50-cent spins because we're not rich, and really we're only here long enough to get a beer from somebody. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and hit bet. Spin the reels. Spin. I think it's broken. Oh, it vibrates. The seat vibrates.
Oh my God! It's like the hot seat.
Man.
Yeah.
Do they have a "Do you want to be a millionaire" slot machine?
There's probably something like that here.
Or like a let's make a deal or something.
Yeah, because there is deal or no deal.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
But my
you want me to do deal or no deal?
No. We're sticking with Ellen. All right, we're loyal to Ellen. She said
okay, but I'm
she wanted to play.
Let me just. Ooh, I got a bonus. Hopefully, I got a bonus. Got nothing. Okay, so guys, I think we're gonna switch machines to something different because we're at $17.5. We haven't won anything at all. Every spin has been a loss.
Well,
I'm gonna do one more. And decide if we're staying or not.
Okay. We're betting it all on this one.
Jackpot.
Yeah, no, this was horrible.
Imagine jackpot.
That sounds awful.
So now, granted, I should have stayed here because I still want a beer. But look, this is what you get. See this little thing? I put money in. I got this out of it.
Okay.
I guess.
So what does that voucher do for you?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You could put it into a machine and get money.
Oh.
So you won $17.05? Is that how that works?
Yes. But I put in $20, so I did not win.
Yeah, he didn't win
anything. I'm at a full loss. Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me put this
while we're having the awkward beer transition. I just wanted to talk about something really quick that we had kind of discussed in the past, and it's something that I feel like we're all interested in. But do you guys remember No Man's Sky?
Yeah, dude. They got some cool updates. Is that what you're going to talk about?
They did get some cool updates, and that is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about specifically, though, the community that's formed. Because I've talked about in the past. Did you win the first spin? Look at that. Yeah. First spin. Let's go, boys. But in No Man's Sky, they've actually formed their own system, government, and defense force. There are players who've developed a government, and they even have like a weird vacation spot situation where they're keeping track of any noteworthy locations, and then they have like pages that are basically like tourist pages, like check out this, and one of them's like the Cranberry Coast, and it's just an ocean of like cranberry red, and then like different creatures that they've discovered, and they have like these people make advertisements to go visit these places, and then the update allowing you to actually visually see other players and kill them, like from the beginning they promised you could do. Now they've done it years later.
Yes, because originally you were just a floating orb.
Yep.
In the game, if there was another player, you were just a floating orb.
It was completely stupid, but now people they've taken over several systems, and it's all part of this government. And if you're in those systems, there are certain laws you have to follow, things like that.
Sounds like Elite Dangerous now.
It is, but it's even more player related because the factions, there are no in-game factions. It's all people, and all of it is through like forums and website stuff,
like Reddit shit.
Yeah, like the Reddit pages where they post up things, and then they do votes on different laws to pass and stuff. And there is a recruitment poster that they made for the Defense Force, basically saying, "Hey, there's a lot of trolls and griefers. We need a police force that will take shifts when they play the game. Hey, come through, join our Defense Force." and it's basically we want you join us today, and it shows like a constellation of the stars and the planets that they've taken over for their government as the thing, and each star has a bullet point next to it for why they should join. And I just think that is insane.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Is that game still super cheap to buy now?
Yeah. No Man's Sky goes on sale like all the time for like $8. It's stupid cheap. And I think the full price for it now is like $29.99 when it's at its most. Because the developers had so many refunds that they had to give out because they didn't deliver what they promised to begin with.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. Okay, so No Man's Sky.
They're trying to sell it at any price to make it.
Exactly.
Because they lost money on it, 100%.
They really did. However, now they're making money hand over fist because these new updates are so amazing, though.
Yeah, and the price is right. That even if you were wary about the game from what you heard from the start, you're like, well, it's only $8 on sale. Let me just check it out. And then when they have an amazing experience for that $8, people are more likely to talk.
Exactly.
So that was one thing I wanted to basically bring up. And I only have one other thing. And this is completely random, but I went on a little bit of a Wikipedia situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Did you guys know Isaac Newton was fucking insane?
I thought I did know that.
Like,
I think I did know that.
Shit insane.
Why?
Not only was he more of a religious man than a scientist, he was obsessed with alchemy. Like, the idea of creating the Philosopher's Stone was 100% his rock-hard goal in life. And needed a stepfather to the point where he wanted to kill his stepdad, which was just a weird thing that you just find out looking shit up about him. And it ends up that he has a whole lot of weirdness when it comes to like just his life in general. Like his belief systems, he had a bunch of mommy issues.
Really?
Yeah, like he had a little bit of an Oedipus complex, and he was obsessed with sins. And he basically made a system of sins where he wrote down like a definitive list of his 57 sins. And he's got them like perfectly organized in his diary, and all kinds of weird shit. And
so, hold on. Side note, I'm having a problem getting a hold of one of the little waitress ladies. I'm sitting here spending 8 cents at a time, okay?
8 whole cents, damn it.
Big spender. You better get a beer right now.
Well, I had $20 10 minutes ago, guys. I'm down to like 4, okay? I gotta work my way back up.
You know, that's true. That is true. But yeah, he also, like, hung criminals.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he just fucking hung people.
Hey, got some coins back.
The guy who established the 3 laws of motion.
Yeah, and he, not only that, but like, when it comes to like his alchemy stuff, what's really funny is he wasn't creating like new ideas for it.
Yeah.
It was all just old ass shit that people who still believe alchemy existed, they all were like, we don't even believe that this would work. And we're the ones who believe in the magic of a stone that can turn things to other things. And it's just insane to me that this man who basically invented so many things mathematically and like physics and just all kinds of shit. He's just a crazy ass.
That so much of his stuff was based in crazy beliefs and thinking that if he keeps hitting the spin rebat button that he's going to get money back. So.
Or a beer from a
exactly, or a beer confidence booster from a little waitress in Vegas.
Maybe they're concerned over the size of your headphones.
What's hilarious to me?
They're like I can't approach him. He's got giant headphones.
Bryce. Mm-hmm. Patrick's like not really paying attention. Instead, he's like meerkat looking around.
Yeah, no, it's funny. For those of you, you need to look at least at this part of the video because he'll like stand up, like, and he even has the head movement to the meerkat where it's like sudden jerk to the left, look around, certain jerk to the right, look around, straight.
Can I just get a Bud Light? No, I'll find it for you. Thank you.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
What? It wasn't a black dress, but by God, that angel was wearing orange.
You're You're stupid.
Yeah, I just thought that it was weird that that he was basically like a mini cult guy for himself, and he had rules that he followed that were just
that is pretty insane. That is pretty insane.
Even a little bit of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just two things that I just wanted to throw out there. I knew that this episode, it's all about Vegas.
But I don't know if I believe in those laws of motion anymore.
Well, you should, because it's the motion of the ocean, not the size of the ship. So, I mean, that's just science.
Is that real science?
Yeah, okay. That's Sir Isaac Newton's science, sir.
Right next to this music, I'm supposed to love me like you do. So,
oh my God! You see, I can't stand that about like places.
Yeah.
I would need my own music the entire time.
Well, thankfully, this guy's got his own headphones here.
Yeah, but it's us.
Well, okay, but I can't. So these I can't use to listen to music.
Why?
Because if I, yes, please.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes, please. Good luck. Thank you. Oh.
Are you gonna ask her to be on the podcast?
Yeah, did you hear it? Did you hear what she said?
No, she said good luck, but other than that, I didn't catch the rest.
Oh, I spent the money I was going to use to tip the lady.
Boy,
so Patrick's being a douchebag on live on YouTube.
So
how are you going to spend the tip money? You reserve the tip money and you pretend you're still playing.
The problem is that I didn't want to pretend I was still playing. You know.
Yeah.
So you're gonna walk out?
Huh?
You're gonna walk out and be a dick?
What?
You better win at least like $2 minimum.
I'm gonna take my $5 that I have, sir, to a different machine. God.
Or you can just give her the $5.
This was unnecessary. I do have my own beer in my hotel room.
What the fuck, Patrick?
But my wife is sleeping, so I don't want to wake her up.
That's true. That's true.
Go wake her up.
So let's. Anyway, we looks like it's getting dark outside. So I think it gets cool looking outside when it gets dark outside. So maybe we'll take a look at that in a minute. So Jordan, you said you had something you wanted to talk about today as well.
Yeah, mine was actually just a smidge related to Bryce's first story about No Man's Sky.
Oh, cool.
Except Real Man's Sky.
Real Man's Sky.
See that?
What is Real Man's Sky?
It's IRL.
Yeah, it is space IRL.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that basically the Japanese version of NASA landed a couple of jumping rovers onto a super old asteroid? Like 4 days ago.
What was the point of doing that, though?
To try to learn. Apparently, this asteroid has been around since the beginning of our solar system.
Wow.
So I guess they're trying to. Yeah. So I guess they're trying to
carbon date that shit, see what materials are there, see what.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because that's literal stardust from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, that is true. So it's a bouncing rover, you said?
Yeah. So they basically use the gravity of the asteroid itself to move around via like jumping or bouncing.
Oh, that's really cool.
They've got like video cameras and actual like wide angle cameras and shit.
Really?
So there's a bunch of pictures and videos from them moving around on the surface of that asteroid.
So are they just doing videotape on the surface, or are they going to try and collect samples and launch themselves towards Earth?
Stuff too. And they're like measuring temperatures and stuff like that. They're basically trying to learn what they can about. I'm gonna kill
my video for a second because I'm gonna order a pretzel. Actually, I'll keep my video up. I'm gonna take my headphones off so I can't hear you.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Take the headphones off and perfect. He's gonna order a pretzel with what money?
That's true.
Yeah, man.
You got pretzel money with no tip money, bro?
Dude,
these little.
So he didn't spend his tip money. He saved it for himself.
Yes,
for a pretzel and kept the beer. What a douche!
I am disappointed.
What an ass!
What an ass!
I can't believe he just did that.
And I have a feeling he can barely hear us, and he's just thinking to himself, "These motherfuckers."
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I hope that pretzel tastes good.
That's next level douchebaggery, man.
I hope that pretzel tastes like the future.
Thanks,
because he just took away her future.
I hope it's like super, super salty.
Like she is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hi, hey, what's going on? Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Don't worry about it.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
I just got mini hot dogs wrapped in little pretzels.
That's cool.
That's pigs in a blanket, right? Basically.
It's
pigs
something in a blanket.
Salty
blanket. Something like that. Would you like to watch a show? Would you like to watch a show?
What kind of show?
I don't want to watch a show.
I'm disappointed. We should have printed up pamphlets ahead of time. Do you guys want to listen to a show? You want to listen to a show?
100%. That would have been
100% free.
That would have been amazing.
You could have been one of those pamphlet people that everyone said, "No, thank you. Please leave me alone." But everyone would have thought. Everyone would have thought that you were a local, so no one would have given you the tourist eyes.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
They'd assume that I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Mega missed opportunity.
Super missed opportunity.
So.
Which is unfortunate because this opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Better.
Does it? Does it only come once in a lifetime?
To the music, you own it. I'm jealous.
Better never.
Yeah. I am starving, actually.
It's pretty good.
So I
took like a 2 to 3 hour nap today, which was pretty sick. It was right before the show. Woke up to messages from a group that I'm a part of because I play a game, a board game. It was the one I told you guys about when I did the VR board game thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple episodes ago.
Yeah. Well, apparently I forgot we moved that to Thursdays. And so they were messaging me like, "Hey, are you gonna be there?" And I'm like, "Actually, I had to do the podcast on Thursday so that way we could have a special Vegas themed Patrick episode." So,
yes.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. And I'm like, "Oh," I'm like listening to the podcast now, and while you guys are gaming.
So right
maybe
now,
they're listening to us.
Listen, I'm gonna slowly walk past some people.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to pay attention to behind the camera. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fast. I can't get past them.
However, if you look behind,
is that Chase?
You wouldn't know
There's
that. You
Chase, Batman, Deadpool, and some dog.
But that's the actual building behind you.
The Statue of Liberty is behind me. Yes.
Yeah. Because
so that bridge I was on earlier. The bridge I was on earlier when I was like, man, it's so hot. Why'd I walk up here? And I'm actually back up here now. And it's starting to get pretty cool looking behind me.
Much less
it's starting to light up. It's starting to be real Vegas.
Strippy.
No.
Vegas strippy, you know?
See, the closest I've been to Vegas, because again, this is something I've wanted to do since 2nd grade. My favorite Fallout game is Fallout New Vegas. And you can walk around the strip.
That's cool.
And it's really fun and interesting. And looking at this now, I am insanely jealous. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
NSFW. No. We are on YouTube. They get mad.
That's all right.
There was a woman who...
They have clothes on. Probably. So...
Man, I wish I was there.
Anyway, guys. It's really awesome. Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
100%. Insanely jealous.
Big time.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I need to go cry in a corner because I'm not there for at least 20 minutes. So I'm going to say we nailed it.
Yep.
Closing it out on the beautiful sides of Vegas when the sun's starting to go down.
Can you flip your camera and go down the strip one more time?
Yeah, just give us like a nice panoramic, make me really jelly, and hurt my feelings view. Oh,
look at that, man! Look at that.
The MGM
Why aren't we
Grand.
there, Bryce?
That's what I want to know, man. We need to start saving money now for it because I'm going to Vegas.
We need to do an on-location, all three of us, Vegas show.
Yeah, start saving money. Patrick, win money so we can go to Vegas together. If you don't win money, then immediately start saving for the next Vegas trip.
So that may or may not actually happen, let's be honest, right? I did come here. Now, honestly, I came here with, cash that I'm willing to not have anymore. So if I don't win anything, it is what it is.
That's
right?
The cost of going to Vegas. Yeah.
Exactly. You have to come to terms with it.
The way I see it, the cash that you have in pocket that you're willing to get rid of, any cash that's left over from that is automatically winnings. Even if you lost $600 technically,
that's true.
I didn't spend the $700 I budgeted, therefore I won $100. And that's how I would explain it. I would go to everyone, I won $100 at Vegas.
I could agree with that rationale. Yeah, I could agree with that.
Because I've already lost it the moment I walked into Vegas.
No. And that's honestly, that's kind of where we're at. And that's where you got to be at. Now, if you're here trying to do some serious stuff and you fail, then haha, but I'm just here to have some fun. I believe that this ends up being a shorter show than normal.
Not too much, but yeah, a little bit.
And, but, just like usual, we appreciate everybody being there, watching. I don't know if anybody was live tonight or not. I can't see the chat like I usually can. Because again,
we took everyone by surprise because it's Thursday instead of Wednesday. So the people who usually are in the chat were just like, oh, and then now they're not here. But that's okay because they're going to see the notice that it's up. They'll be able to watch it, see the sites. And for those of you listening to the audio only version, if you never watch a video version of this show, at least watch this one so you can have a taste of Vegas because it's really cool.
It is super cool. It's gorgeous out there. I'm super jealous, but I'm happy that Patrick's enjoying himself.
Same.
So in that case, I guess
some money so we can
Jordan
have the
PBnJ. Jordan should plug us then.
Yeah, plug us.
Do that.
So first and foremost, the most important thing that you can do, go ahead and follow us on Facebook. Just go ahead and search for PB, the letter NJ podcast.
Go ahead and do that.
Right
now, we'll wait.
Of course, definitely, if no other stream, check out the live stream of this one on YouTube. Go ahead and search for PB, the letter NJ podcast there as well. And otherwise, you can check out the high quality audio version of this very show if you're watching it.
Sure can.
Podcast.podbean.com or anywhere else that you get your podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, anything like that.
I'm about to get run over being out on this bridge.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to say we nailed it.
We did. Good. Patrick, enjoy the
fucking nailed it. And I'll definitely send you guys some pictures. I'll put some pictures up on the PBnJ podcast
put them on the PBnJ podcast page. Send us some. We all want to. I'm living through you, so I need you to document it as well as possible.
Tip your waitresses, bro.
Tip your waitresses.
I tipped her. I was just kidding.
Okay. He wasn't kidding.
No, he wasn't.
And on that note, Patrick's gone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close out of my show, but I'm really excited that we got to see parts of Vegas.
Me too.
And
that was cool, man.
And that was our first real remote situation, and hopefully it translated well to the show. We'll find out later if all of our machinations worked out. But if you guys have any feedback, or if we have ways of doing that better, even let us know. If you thought it was cool as we did, let us know. Like Pat or Jordan said, all of the holes that he plugged, hit us up on Facebook, anything. We'd love to hear from you. But let's go ahead and let's close out. Nailed it. Love y'all. Bye.